Where's that honey at? We Zechariah what?
Zechariah 3rd chapter and 3rd verse.
Zechariah 3 and 3. Someone asked, what was that on our head, or on my head? Read that.
Zechariah 3 verse 3. Now Joshua was clothed with filthy garments, and stood before the angel. And he answered and spake unto those that stood before him, saying, Take away the filthy garments from him. And unto him he said, Behold, I have caused thine iniquity to pass from thee.
I have caused thy iniquity, which is sin, to pass from thee, and I will what?
And I will clothe thee with change of raiment.
And I will clothe you with a change of raiment. This is an example of when the Lord says in Isaiah, wash you and make you clean. We put down our old man and pick up a new man, which is Christ. Isaiah 1 with Zechariah 3 and 3. Read on.
And I said, Let them set a fair mitre upon his head.
And after he was cleaned up, the Most High told him to put a fair mitre on your head, which you see here. Read.
And I said, Let them set a fair mitre upon his head. So they set a fair mitre upon his head, and clothed him with garments, and the angel of the Lord stood by.
And the angel of the Lord stood by. So that's a representation of once you're cleansed, you become priests, and we are a nation of priests. So instead of it being through the Levitical priesthood, now when we are cleansed, the men become priests, and they put a fair mitre on their head as a representation of the priesthood. All right? That's what it represents, the priesthood. I hope that was answered. Isaiah 1, 16 through 18, where it says, wash you, make you clean, and put away the evil of your doing before mine eyes. All right? Somebody grab that? I'm in class. She's at church? She's around the corner at Church Street? Hello? You at Church Street, right? My son is coming around to pick you up right now. Exactly where are you? You're right next to the check cashing place on the corner? Okay. Right on Church Street, right? Okay, just go to the corner where you see the check cashing place. My son is going to direct y'all here. Yeah, it's right there on the corner. To your left. You see a piece of place and a church place. I mean, a piece of place and a check cashing place. You got to walk towards your left. All right? Can't miss it. Yeah, my son going to come around and direct you. Go ahead, son, go pick them up real quick. They'll be waiting for you. You say? Okay. Okay. Someone asked, was the book of Enoch taken out of the Bible? The book of Enoch was not taken out of the Bible because the Bible was compiled well after Christ, about 1,000 years after Christ. Okay, so you're looking at over 1,000 years when the Bible dealt with this compilation. It had the Bible is compiled of all what you would call canonized books, books that are approved through the quote-unquote church. So it's a certain canon, C-A-N-O-N. It's called canon. So the Bible itself is a compilation of choice books. So all the books of the Hebrews are not in the Bible. It's just the books they chose to put here are the books they gave that we read today. So Enoch was not a part of the Bible. It was a part of the Hebrew canon. You got the Catholic canon, and you got the Hebrew canon. We had many books in the Ark of the Covenant. Okay, there was many books before, even before Moses. The book of Jasher was a book that was before Moses. Okay, the book of Enoch was a book that was compiled before Moses. All right, so no, Enoch was not a part of the Bible. It never gained entrance. But it was one of the books there in the Council of Nicaea of 325 that they rejected. The Catholic Church rejected it. Okay, and the reason the Catholic Church rejected it is because Enoch shows how evil came into the earth, and it identifies the fallen angels whom the Catholic Church worships. Okay, not until the 9th century, did they let the book of Jude or Revelations in. They didn't let the book of Jude in because Jude was breaking down the fallen angels that was prophesied out of the book of Enoch. Okay, so no, there's many books that's not a part of the Bible, but they are our records. They're the records of the Hebrews. Okay, exactly, and they didn't find some of the original parchments until the Qumran caves information was earthed, and Qumran over there in the Middle East. But they still had record of Enoch well before that. Okay, so we should read this. You absolutely should read Enoch, especially the first book of Enoch. Absolutely. Now, and I wouldn't go past the second book, because after the second book they injected Satan. They go into Metatron and all that in the third book of Enoch, and they start going into what they call Enochian magic and all that madness. So after the first 2 books, I wouldn't go any further. Okay? And we know that Enoch is a legitimate book because Jude used quotes from Enoch. And some people don't know that Jude was Jesus Christ's brother. Okay? Jude was Christ's brother. Blood brother. Okay? Same father. Yes, and same mother. So how did he know about the book of Enoch